Most rappers have that one major hit that puts them on the map and creates major success for their career. Trying to keep their sound interesting while replicating that same success can be difficult for some rappers, and if they fail to impress the fans, it can lead to their downfall. Curious to see what happened to them and see where they are now? Well, stick around, because we're going to be going over rappers who are one-hit wonders and then what happened to them. Out of all of the SoundCloud or mumble rappers, Lil Xan had to be the worst one, and has created a horrible reputation for the new generation of rappers. He blew up with his song Betrayed, which peaked at number 64 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts, and it would be his last hit, as not even a year after his career took off, Lil Xan would end it after the infamous Tupac comment. Now, for those who don't remember or are unaware, the rapper basically got into major trouble in the hip-hop community when he said in an interview that Tupac's music was boring and gave him a 2 out of 10. The rapper said it in a very disrespectful manner as well, which triggered all the old heads across the world and nearly gave them a stroke after hearing the news.
Little Xanax, some pill pop, face tattooed cornball, no skill, no talent. Said that Tupac's music wasn't interesting.
Many OGs were quick to bash Lil Xan, and the rapper made a fool of himself by making desperate attempts to clap back at the haters instead of just laying low. He was even ran up on 2 separate times by Tupac fans, with the second time resulting in the rapper pulling a gun out at a hostile fan.
Get out!
Hey, look at this guy pulling the gun right now. Look at this. Hey, pull that shit out again, homie.
The most embarrassing part about the incident is the fan was mostly unfazed and made Lil Xan somehow seem like the one in danger while having a gun out. The rapper had other embarrassing incidents as well, such as being hospitalized for eating hot Cheetos, which overall made himself into a big joke that no one took seriously. The rapper released his debut album, Total Xanarchy, in 2018, which sold 28,000 the first week and hasn't released a project since, so the rapper has mostly stepped out of the rap game. As of late, he has become sort of an advocate for mental health and drug abuse awareness. Out of everyone on this list, Silento has had the biggest and most bizarre fall off out of any rapper out there. He blew up in 2015 with his song Watch Me, which is also known as Whip Nay Nay. You know, the song created a viral dance on Vine which had everyone doing the dance. You know a rapper fell off when Vine lasted longer than they did, since Silento never created anything bigger than the Watch Me song. The 4 remixes of his hit song gained no attention, and the rapper would quickly be forgotten and kicked out of the spotlight. That is until Silento began to get into legal trouble. His first run-in with the cops came in August of 2020 when he was arrested for a domestic abuse incident, but was unfortunately released the same day. Silento must have thought he had a GTA cheat code on for the cops not to get called, because the very next day, he was arrested yet again for assault with a deadly weapon. The rapper barged into a random person's house looking for his girlfriend as he was wielding a hatchet. Luckily, no one was harmed by the time the cops came to arrest him. The rapper was released from prison while awaiting charges, but Silento must have had some fun in jail and wanted to make a return, because he was recently arrested yet again in February of 2021 for some serious charges. Silento is being tried for the murder of his cousin after police identified the rapper as the shooter. A solid motive that Silento might have had isn't publicly known, but the rapper has had a rough upbringing and dealt with mental health issues his whole life. Hopefully Silento gets the help that he needs and justice is served for the murder that he's involved in. Shaq West blew up with his major hit single Mo Bamba, which was named after the rapper's childhood friend, who is currently a center in the NBA. The hit single became one of the hottest songs of 2018 and to this day remains one of the most iconic party songs. Mo Bamba's popularity scored Shaq West a joint record label deal with Kanye's Good Music and Travis Scott's Cactus Jack labels. Although Travis Scott has had a hand in Shaq West's come-up, Kanye has been more absent in Shaq West's career than Drake was during the birth of his son. Shaq West released his debut album Mud Boy October of 2018 and sold a disappointing 25,000 copies the first week, making it a certified mud-selling album. Besides Shaq West's feature on Travis Scott's label-produced album called Jack Boys, he hasn't really put out anything that has caught the eye of the public and hasn't released a follow-up project to Mud Boy. Interestingly enough, the rapper seems more focused on starting a basketball career as he entered the 2020 NBA draft. And although he went undrafted, he now has a professional basketball career in Paris. Besides basketball, Shaq West has gone live with famous Twitch streamer Aiden Ross a few times these past months and even brought him to his 2021 Rolling Loud set. Shaq West could make a comeback, but he has to put together some type of project soon or fans will begin to forget all about him. Famous Dex is a rapper from the SoundCloud era who started his rap journey in 2013 and gained some underground success in 2016. It wasn't until 2017 that Famous Dex would get a little buzz around his track Pick It Up, which featured A$AP Rocky, but he didn't really have that mainstream hit to blow him up until he released his single Japan, which peaked at number 28 on Billboard's Hot 100 chart. This would be the peak of Famous Dex's success, as his debut album Dex Meets Dexter would sell 25,000 copies the first week and wouldn't have any better selling projects afterward, and eventually started falling off. A major part of the rapper's fall off is his heavy substance abuse to drugs like lean and Xanax, which would be realized by the public when the rapper would fall asleep in the middle of an Instagram live and even had a seizure while performing at a concert. The substance abuse would translate to a lot of his music as he began to be incoherent in songs, and Famous Dex would later admit to the public that he was depressed, and it was clear to see that he wasn't in the right mental space due to drug abuse. Famous Dex was checked into rehab and seems to be doing fine with his drug addiction, but that's not the only thing that is distracting him from making high-quality music. The rapper has faced many controversies, such as pointing a gun at a group of students stampeding his car, as well as multiple cases of violent acts afflicted to women. In September of 2021, Famous Dex was sentenced to 364 days in prison due to domestic abuse, but dodged a bullet and was released after a lengthy 24 hours of serving his prison term due to overcrowding in the jail. After being released, Famous Dex went on Instagram Live to announce that he's releasing new music and to expect a new hymn. Hopefully the rapper can turn around his life and change for the better. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and consider subscribing for more rap-related content.